Coffee with Tim Black.
Barack Obama has become kingmaker of sorts, having meetings ever since the beginning of 2018 with potential candidates who could carry the torch in the 2020 election. The idea is Barack Obama is in the perfect position to be a surrogate for a presidential candidate that he thinks can bring the Democratic Party back from oblivion, which he had a lot to do with it being in oblivion, frankly. 1,000 seats were lost under Obama for a number of reasons, guys. Bailing out the banks, pushing of the TPP, the wars, homeowners, who, by the way, were living on the streets because their homes were foreclosed and they didn't get a bailout.
The financial troubles the country is going through began when the housing bubble burst, and that market has yet to recover. A report out today says nearly 213,000 homeowners got foreclosure notices just in July.
You have to get change clothes, stuff like that, and take off in about 15 minutes.
Well, I have my son upstairs and he's sleeping right
Okay,
now.
so you need to wake him up.
The worst thing about it is a lot of these foreclosures were fraudulent. And instead of going after the banks on it, Obama chose to create a program called the Home Affordable Modification Program, which gave incentives for banks to do what? Foreclose.
All right, have a good day.
Sergeant Patrick Geary.
But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Obama, the Kingmaker. I still remember, I don't know if you guys still remember, when Barack Obama gave Bernie the shiv to the back after meeting with him.
Let me begin by thanking President Obama and thanking Vice President Biden for the degree of impartiality they established during the course of this entire process. What they said in the beginning is that they would not put their thumb on the scales.
Senator Bernie Sanders, who has run an incredible campaign. I had a great meeting with him this week. I want those of you who've been with me from the beginning of this incredible journey to be the first to know that I'm with her.
Say he met with Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Governor Deval Patrick of Massachusetts, and also former Vice President Joe Biden. He also held meetings with a series of Darkhorse candidates. Darkhorse candidates, I'm thinking Cory Booker, Kamala Harris. Throw some more names at me. So these are the people that Barack Obama has met with. Obama's meeting with Sanders in mid-March reportedly occurred at the Vermont senator's request, with the two men discussing their different notions about what Democratic priorities should be going forward in the future. Sanders and Obama also traded ideas about their contrasting views on idealism and pragmatism. Of course, the idealism part, that's Bernie Sanders. The pragmatism part, which is just code for shut up and get in line. We don't want to ask for too much. We don't want to upset our donors. Everybody got to stay in the middle. You see, we got to stay in the middle, okay? We don't want to rile them up, Bernie, okay? Got to thread the needle. Got to wait our turn. Got to be incremental. Of course, when I ran for president, I wasn't incremental at all. I just went for it, but that was for me. Not talking about you. You, that's different. You are different. Your need for health care is different than my need to become president. Choices that Barack Obama and the Democratic Party have made up to this point over the last couple of years have been devastating. Even if you're not a Democrat, a registered Democrat, you can see the importance of the Republican Party having a viable contender. You just can't let the Republicans run the table. You got to have a pushback. You have to have diverse ideas on the agenda. That's why I support multiple candidates. But back to Barack Obama in this meeting. It's also reported that he met at his office twice with Elizabeth Warren. Also Kirsten Gillibrand. Terry McAuliffe. The Democratic Party is going to need someone who can actually excite the base. And the Republican Party is example of what happens when an insurgent candidate is able to run unfettered by the elites in the organization. If that can happen again, I don't know. Even with all of Bernie's popularity last year, well, in the last election, they were still able to stop him with this thing called superdelegates. Now, there's been talk of the DNC doing away or reforming the superdelegate situation. But now they've instituted a new rule that says Bernie Sanders, or come on, it is about Bernie Sanders. Who else is it about? Jesse Ventura has no interest in joining the Democratic Party. So who else could it be? Who are they talking about? It's for Bernie, the Bernie rule, and that is that you must be, at the time of your announcement, you must be a Democrat if you are to run for the Democratic nomination. Biden is considering running. The folksy exterior of Joe Biden serves only camouflage the soft shoe tap dance he does for big donors, be they pharmaceutical or banks. So we need to get past the whole, oh my goodness, he sounds so down to earth, and look underneath the hood of the car and make sure there's an actual engine that runs for the people, or an engine that runs on corporate money.
This episode has been brought to you by justinform.com. Go to justinform.com, a social media site where all voices are welcome.